As the Cards get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Ready for football in Arizona as Phil Dawson boots it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. 11 yards for number 11. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Ryan on 1st down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way,
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The son Reddick coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Here's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Defense showing blitz. On second down, here's Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now Palmer on first down. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's second down. To throw again, Palmer. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Palmer. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. To throw again, it's Palmer. Caught by Nelson left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Johnson. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard, right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Slot man moves right. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They run. It's Johnson. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. David Johnson denied here on the 4th down run. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He shakes him off. They find some open field here. And he slides to avoid the hit. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. In motion is Austin Hooper. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league. And we've got training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
1:57 to go in this first half. More from the desert after this. Ryan. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Second down now after the pass completion. To throw again is Ryan. And he slings one that's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now it's Palmer. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. On first down. It's Palmer into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Ryan will throw again. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be knocked down sideways. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So no problems there with that one as they're able to put 3 up on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty much a winless night. There's only a very light breeze, so it's a perfect night for kickers. And like you say, no problems with that one.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Third down, 15 yards still needed. Out of the gun, Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Starts with a feeling, and you ride it like a wave. Crash it so the sparks can come together. Don't need a reason why the universe was made. It goes on and on and on and on forever. And it's a long flight on this battle star where we fight for love no matter where we are. Oh, 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 oh. And there's a big debate in this universe, and it makes me feel like the gold on work. Oh, 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 oh. You got me like, ooh. You got me like, ah. You got me like, ah, and ooh, with all the things you do. Yeah, anything and everything a man can feel. Well, honey, I feel it with you. Baby, you're flashing, and I'm blinded by your light. I love the way you Jupiter is rising. You got me reacting like a lunar tonight. I love the way the stars are all aligning. You got me like, ooh. You got me like, ah. You got me like, ah, and ooh, with all the things you do. Yeah, anything and everything a man can feel. Well, honey, I feel it with you. You got me like, ooh, I feel you. You make me feel like the world's spinning like a satellite. You make me feel like the sun is blasting out a ray of light, ray of light. You got me like, ooh. You got me like, ah. You got me like, ah, and ooh, with all the things you do. Yeah, anything and everything a man can feel. Well, honey, I feel it with you. Girl, you got me like, come on, baby. You got me like, ooh. You got me like, ah. You got me like, ooh. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. You got me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me like,
Man, too broke to pay attention. Man.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today. trying to push their team to victory. It's Smith's team scoring up against Ryan's Falcons.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He finds an opening past the 40. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 69 yards. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. In motion, Hill. Smith. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Vic Beasley from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Here's Smith now on second down. And his throw is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Here's Smith. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They snap it to Smith. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Now Ryan back into his end zone. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Back onto the field come the Kansas City Chiefs. As they look back to this last year, disappointment ultimately in how the season ended, Charles, no doubt. It was a weird year, though. The great start, the weird middle, and then the strong end.
And every team in the NFL documents their season with a year-end, video, movie about the season. This is going to be a tale of 3 seasons for the Kansas City Chiefs, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about the start? Remember opening night in Foxborough, beating the defending Super Bowl champs? I mean, they went on the road and took out the Patriots with Tom Brady, and that got them up to a 5-0 start. And then they hit the middle section.
Yeah, that 1-6 stretch.
I mean, that was a tough one. It was hard to believe because we watched it unfold, but we kept saying, they'll get it back together. And they did. Down the stretch, 4-0, winning by almost an average of 12 points per game that propelled them to the AFC West title.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Caught. It's Wilson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5. Smith with a give to Hunt. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So the ball that time in the hands of who wound up being the NFL's rushing leader this season. Now, maybe a little help from Le'Veon Bell and also Todd Gurley sitting out their finales, but still a spectacular season for Hunt.
You're going to throw cold water on the man, just like that.
I said a spectacular season for Kareem Hunt.
Okay, let's accentuate the positive. A third-round rookie out of Toledo led the league in rushing as a rookie. That is cause for celebration, not just in Kansas City, but across the league when you see these guys get their opportunities. And not only did he run it well, he caught it well, and he sparked Kansas City to a 5-0 start to the season and eventually to the playoffs.
Yeah, bright future for him. Total yardage on the ground, 1327, and 11 total touchdowns for Hunt this year. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
He is going to find Hill here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brooks Reed. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Smith going to leave it to Hunt on the draw. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them? And
he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 7 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. In motion, Hill. From the red zone now, Smith. That is caught inside the 5. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Dontari Poe. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the seemingly endless drive continues. From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it here with Hunt. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They come up in an offset eye. Now Smith, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware from 4 yards out, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And finding the tight end Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Second down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Ryan on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Third and long. It's Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They run again with Hunt. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Smith going to give this one to Hunt. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A very solid gain of 27. In motion is Austin Hooper. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, here's Ryan. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. D. Ford not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bailey in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And a a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing on third down, Smith. They're able to locate Wilson. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They go play action here on first down. Out to the right here to Wilson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Albert Wilson, 62 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Ryan on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. In motion right is Wilson. After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to look deep down the field, and that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Deion Jones. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. To throw on second down is Smith. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Give him 30 yards.